Hey, we are at the Emergency Operations Center in Winter Haven. Officials here have just wrapped up a planning meeting ahead of Irma. And just a reminder, mobile homes and flood-prone areas, they are under a mandatory evacuation. Joining me now is Sheriff Grady Judd to talk a little bit about preparations from your standpoint. What's happening?
Well, our staff has been working, as you can imagine, around the clock with our Emergency Operations Center group. We are ready for this storm, as ready as anyone can be. Beginning at 6 a.m., we double up on shifts in the morning. We're going to do everything we can to keep everyone safe. But listen clearly, this is a very dangerous storm. I've been through a lot of hurricanes. I was born and raised here, and I can take you all the way back into the 60s. This is a dangerous hurricane. Do what your emergency operations people tell you to do. There's still time from Polk County for us to evacuate, for us to go to shelters, and there's space available. We want you to be safe. Now, it's important to understand that after the hurricane passes, that's when the community comes together. We want you all to take care of each other in the neighborhoods. We'll make sure that we get to you as quickly as we can, but there'll be a lot of trees down, a lot of debris down. Make sure you don't cut into any hot power lines, but when trees are in the road, get those saws out and help your neighbors saw and take them away. One other thing I forgot to tell you, during the emergency, big boxes of ambulances can no longer be on the road. Don't worry, deputies will answer the 911 medical calls with EMS personnel in our car with us. If you have a true emergency, we will get you to the hospital. If there's too much wind for the cars, then we'll make sure that you get there with our heavy-duty trucks or our rescue equipment. The bottom line is, don't call 911 during this hurricane event unless you have a vast emergency. If it can wait until the storm's over, hold it. If you have a vast emergency, we'll do our best to get to you.
And that's very important, because I know that you mentioned not calling 911 to ask, when's the storm over? Absolutely.
We'll have people call 911 and say, when's the storm over? Well, here's a clue. When it quits raining and the wind quits blowing, the storm's over. Don't call us for that. We want those lines open for true emergencies.
And Sheriff, a lot of people are evacuating right now, mandatory evacuation for mobile homes. Sadly, people will take advantage of that, and 2 people already did.
That's true. Do you know, when emergencies happen such as this, communities band together and we normally see crime go down. But we've already arrested our first 2 looters yesterday afternoon. Marvell Parkinson, who's 18 years old. Oh, by the way, did you know that he has 14 previous criminal, felony, and misdemeanor charges at only 18? And he was joined by Martell Scott. Martell Scott's 17, and he's already had 17 criminal charges. And here's what they did. They went through a mobile home park and they said, the wood's up on these windows, the wood's up on these windows. Oh, there's one with no wood up. So they broke into the house, stole a set of keys, went out to the garage, and then punched the car, got in, and were attempting to steal it, only the battery was dead. Neighbors, working together like neighbors should, noticed them, said, we're calling the sheriff's office, and that's exactly what they did. Our deputies and K-9 arrived, and we took both of them into custody. But here's the deal. You know we're zero tolerance on crime, but if you're a looter, shame on you. We're going to be all over you quick, and so is the community that's going to report you to us. So work with the neighbors. Our goal is to keep 100% of the people safe, and we can do that with your help.
Awesome. Thank you, Sheriff, so much for joining us. And as he said, his team will be on there working double shifts, double hours to make sure that the community is safe. Again, Polk County, mandatory evacuation for mobile homes and also flood-prone areas. We have a list of shelters on our website, WFLA.com, and our WFLA app. I'm going to send it back to you guys.